thinking. Need a life for the ideas. I'm in the splash zone with the brain waves. I shoot for stars up and my aim is straight. I lay in the sand line in the Palisades. I'm Alec Baldwin with the angry face. I'm Christian Bale with the black on black. Never trust these thoughts, I'd rather save the day. But if your man is a problem, then we can change the pace. Mom's is worried, I need to change my ways. I maybe cop the crib under the redwoods. Rake the leaves up from the money trees. Plant the seed front and behind the scenes. I painted the dream how I live it. When smart and beware, they venom. I swear that I'm sick, I've got issues. Stick with the bars, I've been privileged. Bent off a sips of elixir. Bankroll need them commas and digits. Mild-mannered, I'm honest intended. Lay low, not too much for attention. But been had it poppin', I mentioned. This been this life, I'm offended. It's cool, yeah, I get it though. Less about how they feel, that's my mood. While up in the trends, it's looking vibrant. They pilot, they know, flash shot it. Not much to say about the product goddess. Go ahead and let them decide about me. State of mind that I've acquired. No question, my method can't check on me. That's just the hatred of fuel the fire. Got chillin', no kind. That's just the way we define it. Chase after mine, yeah. Give me my space, watch me in line. Pardon the tone, yeah. That's just the way. Try not to drown, get with the sound, yeah. Catch on the way, try not to drown, try not to drown.
Oh, how to live with it. Oh, how to live with it. Yeah. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Anything I do for the gang. Took those L's and I took that blame. All money in, we ain't copping no chain. Feel like Ice Cube, cause I did good day. Don't need 3 whips, don't need no race. I'ma keep it simple in the Chevy I skate. Thank the Lord every time I wait. Lace my shoes and I get to that cake. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Pedal to the floor, to the engine. Head up in the clouds when I levitate. We don't spit game, we just educate. 10-80, had a paper straight. Couldn't get it back then, so I had to wait. Now the money come to me, so I don't have to chase. I don't gotta flash nothing, I don't gotta fake, darling. We not practicing, we ballin'. And heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang.
It's all over the way. All the little pieces scattered around, and you can put them in place, or you could be free.
Can't I just die here on the beach with my fingers in the sand and the water at my feet? Can I just get some release? Yeah, everybody falls off the tippy of they tall talk. Don't come and talk to me. I ain't trying to see fear reflections in my rear view. Deflectors in my purview coming after me. Got some issues with my worldview. I iron out the kinks. I ain't trying to be king. Crowns ain't the way to bring love. Soft touch, hard hands lead to backwards endeavors. These mans really think they worth can be summed up in a measure. Singing, I'm better, I'm better, I'm better, I'm better, I'm better. I get it, you gotta hold your up to a measure. Did that, been there, done now. Out and on the run now, but you just can't get away. Driving in the dead night, kinda how I sounds by headlight. Cranking up the Mac to Marco and treating it like medicine. On the coast out in Guadalajara, running from my problems, staring at the water like an answer, living on it. I ain't living honest, honestly the way I've been acting up. Problem, need to clean up my act ASAP, but the water looking rocky. That last one cheesy, but you cheesing while I'm talking. As long as you be smiling, I'll be fine with all my awkward, yeah. You if you isn't, I got this view here by the ocean, you just got your petty.
It's all over the waves. All the little pieces scattered around you, and you can put them in place, or you could be free.
Wrote this in the kitchen of my mom's new house. This is me in best edition, but there's better coming out. I came out when I was 18 and my mom kicked me out. Now I'm sitting in the kitchen in a brand new house. Man, it's funny how it all pan out. Almost like the man upstairs got it all planned out. And I know if I believe that, but I know right now this is my moment, I'ma seize it, it won't all fall down. Letting go of the dark days I spend in my sneakers. Yeah, you can take them, try them all if you want. Been a hard thing to find something that I can believe in, but with that water looking back, I think I got it. Life is not a problem what you make a life so solving. If you don't open doors, they bound to keep revolving, so bust through. Color everything they say, trust you. That's the way you make it to the places you want to. If I died right now, I'd be at peace. Fingers digging in the sand, water sitting at my feet. If I'ma end here at the beach, think that'd be fine with me. Drive the coastline till there's no more sea to see. Pedal heavy on the gas, drive away until I pass my past and all of that left behind the glass. And whether it be full or empty, that's a choice. I put my ear out to the ocean like the answer in his voice.
It's all over the waves. All the little pieces scattered around. You can put them in place, and you could be free. You could be. It's all over the waves. All the little pieces scattered around, and you can put them in place, or you could be free.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. All right. Mic check. 1, 2. Mic check. 1, 2. Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Turn me up. Turn me up. Turn me up. Hopefully you guys can actually hear me and everything. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of the show. Appreciate you guys, man, for watching, liking, subscribing. If you want to continue to see more of these live shows, you guys already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that redirect button, because it definitely does help us out. So we got a lot of stuff to cover in the land of PlayStation, in the land of Xbox, and yeah, man, let's get right to it, man. Let's summarize some of these topics, because obviously this is a huge talking point right now in the PlayStation community when it comes down to this summer showcase. So we have a lot of little things to kind of dig into when it comes to that. I mean, obviously it's a rising again, and we have journalists talking about this. So we're going to dive into this, right? Because Sony is being laser quiet, which means something is very imminent right now. We're also going to talk about PlayStation boss, or should I say Sony boss, I should say, literally talking about the quality of PlayStation games in general. And The reason why I say this is because, well, here's the thing. When it comes to the quality of PlayStation games, it's always top notch, right? I know not every single game is top notch, but for the most part, they are top notch. And there's a reason why I say that, PlayStation is going to do what they do. Microsoft is going to do what they do. Whichever works best for whatever company, that's just what it is, right? And so that's why I always tell people, like, yeah, you want Sony to do this and you want Sony to do that. But if it doesn't make sense for their business model, then they're not going to do it. Period. End of story. And so we got to talk about this because I think this is very, very important to PlayStation fans so they can understand exactly how Sony is looking at things when it comes to PS5 games, PS4 exclusives, all of that type of stuff, right? We're also going to talk about Starfield. This is arguably one of my most anticipated Xbox project / Bethesda. And so I really want to talk about this game because I think the last time that we even talked about Starfield, we heard this rumor from a disgruntled developer saying that, oh, the game is not so good and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And everybody started losing hope. And I'm like, guys, you haven't seen the actual gameplay yet. So being that you haven't really seen the gameplay yet, then why are you sitting here throwing in the towels on the game and you haven't seen it yet? But nevertheless, we got some big news on Starfield. And I think it's going to be really, really impressive, like I told you guys before prior to that. So just really wanted to sort of highlight a couple of things. I'm trying to get my headphones on, right? Really trying to highlight a couple of things and everything like that. Also, Spider-Man 2. Told you guys, every single time we get any Spider-Man 2 information, I got you guys. I got you guys covered. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's going down for real. Okay. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about Capcom and also EA, right? Obviously, they had their, financial call. Sony had theirs. EA had theirs yesterday as well. Capcom, all the major companies, Ubisoft. It's that time of year, right? And so major new games from Capcom. And there's a lot to look forward to on the Capcom side of things. I know some people really want Sony to throw their hat into the arena and acquire, Capcom. Also, we're going to talk about EA and what EA plans are when it comes to new games, because that's what people really care about, especially being that it's so dry right now in gaming. A lot of people really want, news, right? That's what they want. They want new games and they want news. They want to see new stuff. And so this is really good that these publishers are really gearing up to really blow people away. We're talking about remakes, remaster, new IPs, whatever the case may be. Listen, that's what people really, really care about, especially with these new consoles and everything like that. So definitely going to talk about EA and Capcom and what they're trying to do here moving forward. So I think that this is really, really good. We're also going to talk about PS5 sales. And obviously, like I said before, Sony had their earnings call. They talked about a lot of things when it comes to PlayStation 5 games, how well the PS5 is doing as far as how many units shipped, all of that stuff, yada, yada, yada. So we are going to be talking about that as well. So we have a big forecast on that and what Sony's plans are moving forward. Now, we're also going to talk about a little bit much more sales on how PS5 is doing in other regions as well. And we're also going to talk about the Sony Bungie deal as well. Obviously, I know a lot of people are not necessarily too hype on the Bungie deal, but hey, I think Bungie is going to offer a lot of value to the PlayStation ecosystem and what a lot of PlayStation fans are literally looking for. Well, we'll see what actually happens there. Also, we're going to talk about Elden Ring as well. I mean, Elden Ring is obviously a game that I think a lot of people are looking forward to as far as what the future holds, for the actual title. Obviously, it just came out, but people really want more stuff to do with Elden Ring and everything. So we're going to talk about sales. We're going to talk about a lot of other stuff as well. So appreciate you guys, man, for watching, liking, subscribing. Do me a favor, turn on that like button. Make sure you guys hit the share button. Mods, you know what to do. Keep the chat going. Keep the chat clean, guys. And let's get right off into it, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. So diving into our first story here, which we're going to be on this topic for a while. So I'm telling you guys, get ready because it's going down. So let's talk about this big showcase when it comes to Sony and obviously the summer, because there's a lot of different things. Shouts to Push Square for this one, because there's a lot of different things to talk about when it comes to a PlayStation presentation, aka showcase, right? And that's what everybody wants, because shoot, since we had the last State of Play, which was like a month ago, like a month and change ago, and so people really want to know like exactly, well, what's happening. Like, you know, we need more, you know what I'm saying? We need more. We need to have like a full-blown showcase, and Jeff Keighley is doing what he's doing. E3 is pretty much dead right now. So what's going on, right? So it just makes perfect sense to talk about this. And so from a journalist standpoint, from what they're saying right here, we're going to kind of dissect it as far as the games that we can potentially expect to be in this particular summer showcase, right? Because obviously there's a lot riding on God of War, and there's also a lot of other titles as well. And so we really have to pay attention to this. So let's go ahead and let's dive right off into this one here. Let's put a little stamp on this one. All right, so make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the share button. Thank you guys. Talking point via Push Square. Does Sony, this is a question for the PlayStation community, so I need everybody to be active, okay? Don't need you guys to be dead in the chat. Need you guys to keep the chat going, keep the chat active, talk. This is a talking point. Does Sony, I'm asking the PlayStation community, does Sony need a big summer showcase? Time to shine. So this is coming from pushsquare.com. Now, if you ask me that question, heck yeah. Everybody else is doing something. Your competition, which is Microsoft, is doing something, right? But obviously Sony is quiet. They're quiet. They're always quiet because they're planning something big, right? So this is a question that you guys need to come up with as far as what an answer. Do you guys think Sony needs a summer showcase? I don't know. I think from my perspective, I can't speak for everybody else, but I think from my perspective, yes, they do need a summer showcase, because there's so much crap that we need to know about, right? PSVR 2, God of War Ragnarok. I mean, other than Forspoken and God of War Ragnarok, we don't know nothing else. So it's dry out here, and you know, Microsoft have like a big showcase planned, and so we definitely do need, you know what I'm saying, more PlayStation stuff when it comes to these newer games. So let's dig into the actual talking point here, because obviously, like I said before, E3 is pretty much dead right now as far as anything happening this year. We already have Jeff Keighley coming out saying, hey, I'm telling you, all these other people are having stuff. You know, all these other publishers are having stuff. Nothing is happening with Sony. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying it's much needed at this point. Now, just to kind of give a little bit stuff here, it says primarily thanks to E3, the summer months have been long. All right. Obviously, the summer months are always long, right? And it's long for console makers, publishers, to, you know what I'm saying, to basically come out, reveal their plans and everything like that. Obviously, we just talked about E3, and obviously Jeff Keighley with his Summer Game Fest, which is going to be in theaters. I'm telling you, there's so much other things going on in the summer. So Sony literally have to do something. Like, they have to bring the hype, right? So basically, let's dive right off into this one. Now, having said that, on the whole shebang on a Summer Game Fest and everything like that for PlayStation, other than just the roadmap right now, other than just God of War Ragnarok, which released sometime this year, right? And like we talked about Forspoken, which a lot of people for some reason are not hyped for Forspoken. So we're talking about first party stuff. God of War Ragnarok, that is it. So they're saying here, for conversation's sake, for a summer PlayStation showcase, God of War Ragnarok release date, Final Fantasy 16 re-reveal, and a potential release date, considering that we already know that the game is really finished at this point, right? And they're just doing little polishes and things of that nature. And then we actually heard that, well, Final Fantasy 16 had a trailer ready to go, but the problem is that it got delayed, right? Because obviously Sony, right? Because they have something to showcase, right? In their actual presentation. And so maybe that's the reason why, you know, Final Fantasy 16 situation. We already know the situation with God of War Ragnarok. We kept hearing from developers and people within Sony that it's happening this year. I mean, that's all we really know about God of War Ragnarok at this point. Thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate you supporting the show. My man Danny with the $5 says, off topic, but I experienced God of War 2018 about a month ago. I am on the final mission, doing Eternal. Eat God of War Ragnarok for breakfast. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hey, man. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying your games and you're playing. That's all that matters. Thank you so much for the $5. Appreciate that. Also, more information on Spider-Man 2. Yes. Obviously, Spider-Man 2 is coming out in 2023, which we're going to talk about it in the latter part of the show. So you have God of War Ragnarok, Final Fantasy 16, Spider-Man 2, more information on Wolverine, potential PlayStation Studios studio game announcement. So not even just the acquisition part, but also potential PlayStation Studio game announcements, right? Obviously, there's a lot of stuff apparently that's in development, you know, from their first party studios, right? That we need to see. We definitely need to see whether it's coming out this year or early next year or middle of next year or whatever the case may be, or end of next year. We need to see that, right? Also release dates for smaller titles, right? Like some of their indie stuff like Stray and Little Devil Inside and all that type of stuff, right? We heard stuff about Stray that it's going to come out in the summer, but we haven't really heard anything yet. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of stuff which really points towards a summer showcase anyway, because if you have titles that are coming out in the summer or, you know, around this region of time, then you need to have a showcase. You need to have something to bring the hype. So Sony got something planned behind the curtains, man. It just makes perfect sense on paper. So Stray, Little Devil Inside, those are much more of the smaller titles. And also plans for PlayStation Plus. You know, obviously you want another, you know, bigger push for PlayStation Plus Premium, right? Considering that we just heard from their earnings call that the subscription is actually going down from last year. So you need, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it was me, like, you need all the marketing that you need. You know what I'm saying? This lackadaisical way of communicating with your fan base. Oh, I'm just sitting back and I'm not saying anything. Like, we get it. As soon as Sony put out a tweet about a PS5 showcase, everybody's going to lose their mind. We get that. But you need to be more aggressive. Yes, and one of the biggest problems right now is obviously getting your hands on a PS5. Well, I got good news. Ding, 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 ding. More stocks of PS5 is going to be happening. Sony is trying to find ways now, apparently, to push more PS5s out there. Okay, if you're pushing more PS5s out there, well, you need the games. You need people to be hype about the games. It's too dry right now, considering that your competition, Microsoft, got a lot of hype around their event. Everybody's talking about June 12th, June 12th, June 12th, June 12th. It's like a month away from now. Call it exactly a month away from now, right? A lot of people are hyped. Sony, you need that hype. You have a lot of stuff that people need to know about. So my whole thing is this, like, now we got news that, well, the stocks of PS5s are going to be better. The restocking of PS5s are going to be better. Okay, that's good news, Sony. You're putting more PS5s out there in the market. But the problem is people are buying these PS5s and there's no new game announcements. Right now, it's different if they haven't really played all the back catalog like Returnal and Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2018 and Ratchet and Clank, and the list goes on and on and on from those previous release games. But people want new games. People that already own PS5s want new games, right? You got a new subscription service coming up. Like, we don't really know too much about about the actual service. The only thing that we know is, okay, it's gonna have classic games. The games are gonna look better and play better, and whatever the case may be. But you still need marketing, man. You still need to persuade people even more that, listen, like, this is our new service. This is what we're doing. Let's make a big push. Let's try to push this as much as we can. And so I feel like, in my book, to answer Push Square's question, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are in agreement with this. They need a summer showcase. They do. I mean, obviously, we didn't get one in April, like a showcase. We didn't get one in January. We didn't get one in February. We didn't get one in March. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, guys. Come on. Like, we got to bring that hype. We have to bring. We obviously probably not going to get anything in May. So we need that hype. We need that hype to be going. Also, PSVR 2, right? We don't really know anything about PSVR 2. We're hearing that it's coming out next year, but still, people need to see the hardware. People need to see the games and all that type of stuff. Only thing that we could do right now is wait on Sony. Unfortunately, Sony likes to do things the way how they do it. You know what I'm saying? They like to take their precious time, just like Nintendo. They like to take their precious time with everything. At least Nintendo had a indie showcase. You know what I'm saying? Nintendo had an indie showcase. I know it's not a direct, but how Nintendo works is, like, if they give you a direct, if they give you a indie direct or an indie showcase, then they're gonna follow up that with an actual big Nintendo direct. You know what I'm saying? So everybody is doing something. Sony ain't doing a darn thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. If you ask me this big question, yes, they do need a big summer showcase. Microsoft is doing it. Jeff Keighley is doing it. A lot of these other publishers, they got shows in it. You notice each individual company, that's, I think, one of the major pushes now for a lot of different companies is that they're doing their own thing. EA, they got their own thing going. Ubisoft, they got their own. Everybody individually are not relying on E3 anymore. Obviously, Sony don't rely on E3, but I'm just saying, like, you have all these people in the industry doing something for the summer, and Sony is nowhere in sight. Sony ain't making no announcements or anything. So, like I said before, something is getting ready to cook up on the showcase side of things. God of War Ragnarok. What's going on with God of War Ragnarok? You have such a stained legacy when it comes to God of War, right? Obviously, when it comes to God of War Ragnarok, well, here's the thing. You have a lot of people out here saying, oh, I heard God of War Ragnarok is going to be DLC 2.0. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got such a stained legacy on God of War right now because everybody is saying, oh, it's just DLC. It's just a continuation of the God of War 20. Who cares? But that's just what's being said and what's being talked about right now. You know what I'm saying? So you don't necessarily want that. You know what I'm saying? You want to show more of these games. We heard rumors stating that, oh, Sony wants to be more aggressive. Sony wants to differentiate the games that are up and coming from the games that are going to be releasing soon. Well, doggone it, show the games that we don't even really know about, right, in a separate format, and show the games that are coming out really soon more, so that people can get pre-orders up, people can buy into these systems more. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just, God of War just have a stained legacy right now because a lot of people say, oh, I don't even want to buy the game. Oh, the hype just died out for me. Come on, man. Because the community is waiting on God of War. You know what I'm saying? Like, community is waiting on God of War right now. You know, but obviously, like I said before, Sony, they don't need any introduction, right? They don't need any introduction. They're not worried about Microsoft, but you need to, considering that all eyes is on Microsoft right now and their June 12th event, considering that we've been hearing that every single developer submitted something for that particular showcase, which means it's going to be a huge showcase. So it's 90 minutes long, and they're still contemplating if it's going to be 90 minutes or more. And so obviously you don't want to stretch it out, or if you don't really have anything else to kind of elaborate on or show, then clearly, I mean, it's just a number. But all I'm saying is we're going closer and closer to June. We need something from Sony, and I believe that they might have something for God of War or something like that. If God of War is even coming out this year, you need something. You need that hype to be steaming and ready to pop off. You know what I'm saying? So to answer the question, like I said, from pushsquare.com, I couldn't agree more. We need a showcase. We need a summer showcase. God of War Ragnarok, Final Fantasy 16, Forspoken. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously that's a relationship between you and Square. You know what I'm saying? From one of your third-party partners. You need to show more Forspoken, because a lot of people, the last time they saw the game, well, obviously it looked better than when we first saw it the last time before that, because, well, the game looked pretty rough. Okay, so Forspoken, just like how you promoted Deathloop like crazy, almost every showcase that they had or every presentation they had, they literally showed off Deathloop. Do the same thing with Forspoken, because here's the thing. A lot of people either don't know about Forspoken or don't even care about Forspoken. You have people out here saying that, well, oh, Marlon, Gotham Knights is next gen only. They cut off PS4 and Xbox One. Yeah, I mean, that's just life. That's a circle of life. That's a circle of gaming. Like, sooner or later, those older consoles are going to be phased out. A lot of people don't even like how Gotham Knights look. A lot of people saying, oh, Marlon, the gameplay is so stiff and the animations are just not smooth. Obviously, the game is a work in progress. Like, you have a lot of people right now that are disappointed with these games. They're disappointed. People are disappointed with Horizon. People are disappointed with God of War. I mean, people are just not happy. People are just not satisfied, my G. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep the fire burning. You have to keep the hype going. Otherwise, people are just going to lose interest. That's a fact of life. People are just going to lose interest, period. They just showed off Gotham Knights, and all people can say, oh, I don't like the gameplay. Oh, the gameplay just looks too stiff. Look at Knight. Like, way too stiff. Way too stiff. People are just not happy, bro. And it's dry out here. You got content creators like me have to sit here and spend all this extra money to make content. You know what I'm saying? Because we got so much dry spell just to keep people excited, just to keep people entertained, just to keep, you know, PlayStation still going and Xbox still going. Well, Xbox right now, they got a big showcase, but I'm just saying, man, like, it's just too dry right now. Danny, thank you so much for keeping it going with the $2 donation. Says, I think 2023 will be one of the best years on gaming. Facts. Because obviously there's a lot of titles that are coming out next year and coming out this year. I'm telling you, it's just a lot of crazy stuff that's actually happening. So we'll see, guys. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section about what you believe when it comes to a Sony summer showcase. Like I said, yes, and continue to be yes on my end. All right. Diving into our next story here. I'm gonna be on this one for a long time. So just know. Sony is going to stick with, they're gonna stick. Why am I always getting important calls in the middle of a show? I'm not understanding. Just leave me a message, my G. Leave me a message. I'm always getting important calls when I'm in the middle of a show. This is very important. We're talking about the quality of PlayStation games. All right. That's obviously very, 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 very important, right? Because we know that a lot of people question the quality of Microsoft titles, right? That are being tied to a subscription service. Well, diving into our next story here. We're going to be on this one for a while. This is Sony boss talking about PS5 games. All right. And so, like I said, man, each his own. What works for one person might not work for the next. That's just the factor of life. Like, not everything is going to work for everybody. So that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? You do what works best for you. So let's talk about this. PS5, PS4 exclusives will hold on, deteriorate. All right. And obviously what they mean by deteriorate is basically the quality would come down a whole lot if they put their games day and date in PlayStation Plus. So Sony boss is like, listen, we're gonna have to reduce. We're literally gonna have to reduce our budget on these PS5 games, right? Because clearly we can't do it. It don't work for our business model. That's fine. We're not trying to tell you, oh, you need to be like Microsoft to be successful. We are not saying that. We are not saying that. We're not saying, well, you need to follow Microsoft's footsteps. No. Do what's best for you. If day and date is a no-go and it's gonna hurt the quality of your games, don't do it. Don't do it. What keeps PlayStation as a staple in the gaming industry? What keeps PlayStation number one in the console space? Quality of games. I couldn't agree more. If that doesn't, if you got to dumb down on finances for your games just to make it day and date and the quality is not the same, people are gonna jump ship. Mayday. We got to jump ship over here. PlayStation ain't the same. So yes, the argument is that a lot of people are saying, well, hey, just hold on just a minute here. I want day and date. Well, day and date comes with a price. Day and date does not work for Sony's business model. It just doesn't work for them because they spend millions of dollars. And then you have all these deadlines, right? Because how PlayStation Plus is structured, every single month you get a game for free, right? Whether it's 2 games or 3 games or whatever the case may be. Like, it's a different type of playing field. It's a different type of structure. It's a different type of time frame. And if you get on that train of subscription services day and date, then it's going to ruin your core business model, right? So let's talk about Sony CFO. Investments would have to be reduced. So they got to lower their budget. Hiroki Totoki has backed comments made by PlayStation boss. So remember, Jim Ryan said that, listen, day and date with PlayStation Plus ain't gonna work for us. Well, CFO of Sony is backing it. And he's talking about what? The quality of PS5 games. Okay? PS5 and PS4 first party titles will worsen should they release it straight into the company's revamped PlayStation Plus. Then don't do it, Sony. Don't do it. Don't do it then. Because what we're not going to do as consumers, as PlayStation fans, is push you over the edge. Because we want what we want. I keep telling you guys, it don't work that way. Yes, I would like for that to happen because it will add more value, because these games are expensive, right? They're $70. They cost millions of dollars to make. But if it's going to hurt the quality of the games, if these games ain't gonna be high quality, high production like we're used to for years, that's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem. A lot of people are just not gonna buy into your games anymore. So why set yourself up for a disaster when that's not what you're used to? Sony tried and true motto is quality, delivering the best quality possible for these high blockbuster titles. That's just what it is. So let's finish this off. He's saying, well, the investment has to be less, which means the quality is going to be garbage. Okay? As part of Sony's latest earnings call, Totoki said that Sony have to reduce its investments in exclusive games if they were available day one on a subscription service. You see, We heard from an old birdie before, which is Jim Ryan, talking about the same thing. So if you hear the head of PlayStation talking about it, then you know big boss at the top, Mr. CFO Totoki, he's going to say the same thing, right? Because they're going to do what's best for PlayStation and what's best for the fan base. Because I'm telling you, the qualities of these games, you already hear people talk about Horizon. Oh, Horizon ain't even like it's supposed to be. And oh, that game is such a disaster and blah, blah, blah. You see what I'm saying? Like, you already kind of seeing how a prime example of what I'm talking about with the quality not really up to par. Like, a lot of people were saying, hey, man, this game should have been in the oven a little bit more. They rushed Horizon. Case in point. A lot of people are not pleased with the performance of Horizon Forbidden West. That's why I said that is a very big testimony to show you that if Sony goes that route and they have more experiences like Horizon Forbidden West, where it's buggy, glitchy, right? Performance as far as like the native resolution mode runs like garbage, right? Like, you're not going to be happy. And you're spending $70 on these exclusives. Remember what Jim Ryan said in the beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, do I have to tell y'all what he said in the beginning? At PlayStation, at the centerpiece of PlayStation is quality, big blockbuster titles, top-notch storytelling, the narrative, you can't get it anywhere else. The characters are so lifelike, soak you all in. Because that's what it is. So if they change that because of subscription service, like I said, what works for Microsoft won't work for Sony. And that's okay. As long as you guys are delivering high production value games, that speaks volume to PlayStation fans. The quality is insane. The story is insane. The sound is insane. The graphics is insane. The replay value is the same. The characters are insane. You know what I'm saying? And improving the technology as it goes by. Remember, Jim Ryan said the reason why you're spending $10 more for these games is because they cost so much money to make, and these games take time to make. And so you're going to get the best quality that you can get. Right? Right. So basically, because of that situation on the day and date, this would then have a knock-on effect on the overall quality of each of the titles, right? So each title they come out with is going to have a knock-on quality if they put it in the new revamped PlayStation service. That's okay. Please don't do it. Now, the quote reads, AAA PlayStation titles, all right, when it comes to PS5, if we distribute that on a subscription service, we may need to shrink the investment needed for that. And that will do what? Dwindle the quality of first-party games. That's just not good. That would not be good. And that is obviously a concern. Instead, Totoki says that Sony wants to lend its projects the correct development budgets to ensure they reach the company's standard. I just said it. Sony have a standard to uphold. PlayStation fans have a quality to uphold. If that quality is not there, you're not going to spend $70 on there. So let them do what they do, right? Obviously, they did mention first-party titles, being into the service. Maybe it might be in the service maybe 6 months down the line, 3 months down the line. That's still good, because a lot of people, if you're not a diehard PlayStation fan, you're not going to get it day and date when it drops. You're going to wait 6-7 months down the line when you can get the game on sale, right? And if you're going to drop it in your subscription service 6-7 months down the line or a year down the line, that's still adding value for people who haven't played the games yet, right? PlayStation Plus Collection, amazing for PS5 owners. That obviously they have to update it, but I'm just saying, like, that's another prime example. Like, hey, as long as they update that and add more and more games to it that people really want to play, that people missed out on, then that's great. That's one of the big benefits of owning a PS5. That's great. That's wonderful. That puts you in a good mood because you're seeing the what? Value proposition right in front of your eyes. Period. End of story. Now, these comments support those of Jim Ryan, who explained that the company's strategy in an interview when the new PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium tiers were revealed in March. We feel if we were to do that with the games that we make at PlayStation Studios, the level of investment that we need to make in our studios would not be possible. There you go. That's Jim Ryan. And we think that the knock-on effect on the quality of the games that we make would not be something that gamers want. He said, obviously, we ain't gonna want it. We ain't gonna want it. We are not going to want it. We're not going to want it. You know why we're not going to want it? Because, well, we're not going to spend $70 for a half-baked experience. We're not. Period. We're not going to spend it. So that just makes sense. So let me know what y'all thoughts are on CFO Hiroki. You know what I'm saying? What do you have to really say? And based on the quality of PlayStation 5 titles or PS4 titles, if it's day and date, the quality and the investment is just not going to be the same. And like I said, just keep it off the shelf. Keep it off the shelf. Keep it off the menu if that is the case. All right. Let me know y'all thoughts on that. So pretty much the gist of it is that PlayStation is going to continue to make, Sony is going to continue to make high quality PlayStation 5 games. That's it. They're not changing from that motto. Quality is PlayStation's motto, and they're not changing from that. So let me know y'all thoughts. All right, let's dive right off into it, man. Starfield, man. Starfield. I'm excited about this game, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Hey, 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 hey. Starfield. I'm excited about this, man. We got to talk about Starfield. So, like I said, we heard nonsense news about Starfield. Oh, it's not going to be that good. And the flying mechanics is not that great. And all this and that. And we haven't even seen gameplay with our own two eyes. But we already writing off the game saying, oh, because... And you know what's funny about people? They're so full of crap. Is, oh, it's because it's Xbox. And you guys have such a hate towards Xbox. Right? But at the end of the day, like I've always tell people, like, give these companies a chance. Whether it's Sony, whether it's Microsoft, whether it's Nintendo, none of them are perfect, right? Because they're man-made companies. They're going to make mistakes. But the fact that everybody just writing off Starfield, oh, that's garbage. Oh, the developer said that. And the credibility of that developer was high up in the air to even question. And then here we go with the nonsense shenanigans. Oh, I'm not buying Starfield. Oh, I'm not signing up for Game Pass. Oh, I believe this developer that, hey, Starfield is garbage. Oh, I believe him about the mechanics of the flying in the game. Oh, I'm telling you, it's going to be boring. Oh, the quality is to be questioned. But you haven't even seen the game yet. Calm down. Judge the game when you see the game. You haven't even seen the game yet. And so diving into our next story here. Appreciate you, McShawn, with the $10 for supporting the show, for helping us keep the lights on. Says, yes, Sony needs a big showcase. Microsoft has of right now, this gen, it's fighting back. This ain't the Xbox One days. So if Sony is smart, then they would play their cards right, or they're going to be in hot water. I'm telling you, that's just what it is. Appreciate that, man. That's a very good reply. Thank you so much. That's what I'm talking about. So let's get back on the Starfield bandwagon. Starfield, and this is amazing news. Get hyped, get excited. This is amazing news. This is amazing news. And I am so happy because if this is true, this is gonna really get my hype level up for Starfield even more. So Starfield is pretty awesome, says actor rumored to be featured in the Xbox RPG. So we have an actor coming out pretty much saying that the game is pretty awesome.
We're swimming in cash.
Wow. That's like the most positive thing that we have heard so far about the game, besides everything else that we've been hearing before. Man, the game, so this is coming from Stephen Ford. So Stephen Ford is saying, nah, Starfield is pretty awesome. Man, that's what I want to hear, bro. I want to hear it. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. This is true. Now, let's kind of dive into this so we can understand exactly what's going on. It says that we don't know much about Starfield ahead of its launch this November, but we do know plenty of acting talent that will be required to bring Bethesda's RPG to life, such as actor Stephen Ford has been teasing some sort of involvement with the game for months now. So this man has been teasing involvement. You obviously know that they're under NDA, that they can't really talk too much about it. But hey, to really come out and really say, hey, listen, this game is pretty awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like, to really stick your neck out there and to say, hey, it's pretty awesome, because this is how Twitter works. And this is how the industry works. People thrive off of negative news. And because if it's toxic, people are going to feed into it. And people are going to rip it apart. Not saying that, okay, because, well, Stephen Ford is saying that the game is pretty awesome, don't mean it's going to be pretty awesome. Because for all we know, we might see the game and then it might not be that good. You know what I'm saying? Or our hype level might just go down. I'm just merely saying that this is at least good. Because the last time we got any information about Starfield, that particular developer that was supposedly verified was tearing the game apart. Talking about the mechanics. Talking about the story. Talking about piloting and flying and all this stuff. Oh, it's not that good and this and that. And everybody was feeding off of that. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. With no concrete evidence besides what he was saying. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. So I'm more likely to feed off of something positive. And even if it's not even true, okay, let me see the game for myself. June 12th is around the corner. But people are just so negative, bro. That's the problem. That's the problem that we live in day and date. It's like people just love to be negative. Every single thing. Doesn't matter if it's PlayStation. Doesn't matter if it's Xbox. Doesn't matter if it's Nintendo. People feed off negativity. Because it boosts their ego. 2, they get more traction and more attention. You know what I'm saying? Anything that people can sell their souls to, that's what they want to do. People are happy to sell their souls for clicks and views. But I'm just saying, the reality is you haven't even seen the game yet to saying that it's going to be trash. Because we don't know how this game is going to turn out. But man, to even hear some positive news about this game, considering that people was writing off this game as, oh, I ain't buying Starfield. Oh, I ain't signing up for Game Pass. Wow, that's a shame. That's really a shame. You know what I'm saying? That's really a shame. But we likely to believe a disgruntled developer than anybody else. I'm just saying. People get mad all the time and talk a lot of bull crap. Just like Last of Us Part 2. Remember that situation? Right? I can go on so many games that we had disgruntled employees come out and say, oh, no, this and ruin the whole experience for everybody. You just pissed off. So you might just say the game is trash. But in reality, you might see the game and you might be blown away by the game. Period. End of story. Doesn't matter. He can be verified all he wants. Have you seen the game? Have you seen Starfield? Have you seen it? Yeah, he can say whatever he wants to say. But objectively speaking, it's going to come down to you on how you feel. Who cares if he's verified? Have you seen the game? Have you seen what the game looks like? It's different if we saw gameplay. Then we can judge. Then we can critique and say, well, he's telling the truth. Doesn't matter if he's verified or not. Right? A lot of y'all sit there and say seeing is believing. You haven't seen the games with your own two eyes. How are you going to sit here and believe this man and then follow everybody else tearing down the game and you haven't even seen it yet? Doesn't matter if it's a PlayStation title. Doesn't matter if it's a Nintendo title. Doesn't matter if it's an Xbox title. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Y'all just so lackadaisical in the way y'all think. Who cares if he's verified? Have you seen the game? You have not seen the game. But automatically, you're writing this game off. Oh, it's trash. Oh, it's this. It must be true because he's verified. Who cares? He's probably just pissed off. Come on, use your brains. Keep telling you boys that. See the game first. Judge the game after. Period. I'm excited for this game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how this game is going to turn out, but it sounds exciting. We know it's Bethesda. We know there's a lot of hype around this. We know what Bethesda is capable of. So why are we acting like this? Why are we so quick to just write off a game? It's just like if a leak came out about Spider-Man 2. Oh, Spider-Man 2 is gonna suck. We have a so-called developer on NeoGAF or Reddit come out and say, oh, I'm verified. I work for Insomniac and they fired me. Oh, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, the swinging is garbage. In Spider-Man 2, the combat is trash. And leaking out some really important things about the game. So you're gonna believe that? You're really gonna believe that? Come on, guys. We're better than this, man. We better than this. See the game first. See the game first. Like I said before, at least this is some type of positive news. I'm not gonna sit here and believe Stephen Ford, but I'm just like, man, the fact that he's coming out saying that the game is pretty awesome. Okay, this is some positive news. We need positivity. Period. End of story. Same thing with God of War Ragnarok. Oh, God of War Ragnarok is going to be DLC 2.0 based off one person's opinion. Automatically, we're writing off God of War. We haven't even seen anything past the trailer that we saw, months ago. The only dry trailer that we've been having since last year. And everybody is writing off the game. Oh, it's DLC 2.0. Oh, it's not that good. Oh, I told you it's DLC 2.0. I'm probably not going to buy the game. Oh, yeah. You see, Beefus? Yeah, Butthead, you see what I'm talking about? I'm telling you, I'm not buying that game. You haven't even seen the gameplay yet. You haven't even seen the game. Because one person come out with an opinion. Oh, it's DLC. Oh, it's not going to be that good. Y'all just ruin everything for yourselves. Same thing with God of War. And that's PlayStation. That's PlayStation, right? PlayStation's supposed to be the almighty in gaming, right? PlayStation's supposed to be the top dog, right? But automatically, we want to be so dumb to the point where we want to believe every single thing we hear and see with no hardcore evidence. You haven't even seen God of War yet. You haven't seen what the game looked like, but you believe in everybody else's shenanigans. Oh, it's DLC 2.0. Have you seen the game? Have you seen the gameplay? No, you have not. Oh, I'm not buying the game, Marlon. I'm not buying the game. You haven't even seen the game. Because David Jaffe said, oh, DLC 2.0. And then he clarified that he didn't really mean that it's going to be DLC 2.0. He just said that it's a continuation of where God of War 2018 left off. It's not really a sequel. But we're automatically going to believe that. I don't know what else to say. Mic drop. Next topic. Spider-Man 2. Danny, thank you so much for the $2. Says, what do you think about Forza Horizon 5 and Halo Infinite quality? Forza Horizon 5, amazing. 343 is struggling with Halo. It's just not the same. It's not the same. of when Bungie was there and Bungie was actually making Halo. I mean, you saw it yesterday on the Series S. I mean, it did look pretty good and everything, but it's not close to the standard that we come to know and love with Halo. You're talking about somebody that loves Halo, you know what I'm saying? Diehard fan. You know what I'm saying? Diehard fan. And Halo is just not the same anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. A lot of people don't even play it because it's just rigged and messed up on how they doing all these different modes later on because of DLC and season pass. It's just not the same. It's just not the same experience. Forza Horizon 5 is literally one of the best looking games on the Xbox next to Hivebusters. I've already said that. And there's plenty more, you know, where that is actually coming from. But hey, we're just going to have to wait and see. I mean, this is what it is, bruh. Now, Mick Sean with the $5 says, Marlon, are you going to talk about the Gotham Knights gameplay and what's your overall thoughts on the game? Listen, I saw the gameplay yesterday in full. It looks stiff. The gameplay looks stiff. The move sets, the combos. I would say Arkham City or just the whole Arkham situation, being that it's in the Batman universe, like the animations just look a lot more smooth. I know it's two different games, but if you're in that same universe, I don't like the move sets on how the characters move. It's just stiff. In my opinion, it's just stiff. I understand it's a work in progress and everything like that, but hopefully they can make it more silky smooth and things of that nature. I just don't like the combat, how the combat actually looks. It just looks stiff and generic in my opinion. That's just my thoughts on it. Not saying I'm not going to buy the game, but it's still a work in progress and it just don't look like, oh my God, blown away. Like it's not fluid. Combat needs to be fluid. You know what I'm saying? It don't need to be stiff. Like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but that's just where my mindset sits on that. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully we see a little bit more on that one. All right. I mean, that's just my opinion. Some people might be blown away by Gotham Knights. But like I said, the combat needs work. It's just too stiff. Looks too generic in my eyes. So good thing is, I mean, they got a little bit of time. Obviously, I think the game is coming out in October. So they got plenty of time to literally polish and delay the game if you have to. Delay the game if you have to. Period. Yeah. Red Hood. Red Hood didn't really seem like when I saw Red Hood doing, like, I just like, stiff. Like, what is this? I don't know. I kind of gave it a rewatch again, and I was just like, this needs work. Combat is very, very important, man. People don't understand. Combat is very essential to a game, depending on the type of game it is. If the combat ain't right, you might as well throw it in the dumpster. It's a dumpster fire. It's going to be a disaster because clearly you're just not going to enjoy the game and it's going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? And you're charging $70 or $60 or whatever the case may be. That's a lot of money. If the quality is just not there, it's just not there. And a lot of people, if Batman ain't in the game, obviously this game took place after Batman is dead and all this type of stuff. Listen to me, man. If Batman ain't in the game, some people ain't even gonna buy it. Some people don't even care about the whole DC situation. If some people don't care about DC unless Batman is in there in that type of universe, right? But again, I need to see more. Right, that's cool that they gave us a 13-minute. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, the next time we see the game that, hey, it might look a little bit better. But yeah, Red Hood, man, more work, man, more work. All right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's supposed to be acrobatic and pistols and sword and stuff. But like I said. I don't know, man. I don't know. I need to see more. Joseph with the $5. Thank you so much for helping us keep the lights on. Appreciate you. Says Sony and Nintendo don't have Microsoft money, but they have the IP. That is where they make their money. But all three consoles are great. Facts. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the love and the support. Triz says that's Blue Hood. Hey, man. Needs more work. Spider-Man 2. Let's dive right off in there. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that share button for your boy. Let's talk about Spider-Man 2 because, listen, we're starting to see more and more information come out about Spider-Man 2. And this is a game that I know a lot of you guys are literally excited about. A lot of you guys are excited about Spider-Man 2 because you know that Insomniac is behind it. Insomniac Games is behind it. And Insomniac is going to push that quality. They're going to push that bar, and they're going to raise the bar very, very high, because we're hearing that this is a PS5 only game. And that means that the quality is going to be mind blowing. Right. And so obviously Jetier, we understand that he showed off something on his IG, you know, and Najee, Najee Jetier, he showed off, you know, some pictures on IG with his mocap suit. So we know that already Miles is on the way. Miles is doing his part, right? And then now we got Venom. So we got the Venom voice actor here. And listen, man, he's already, Mr. Todd is already starting his motion capture. And so I'm, at this point, Venom is one of my favorite, you know what I'm saying, characters in the Spider-Man universe. And when I heard this, I'm like, holy freaking cow. So Todd is doing his mocap now. He's starting to do his mocap. So everything with Spider-Man 2, you already know, bro. You already count me in. So it seems as though that development is going smooth and everything. So Todd pretty much put out a tweet saying, listen, mocap time. So he's doing his, Naj doing his. Listen, man, it's going to be great. It's definitely going to be great. Tony Todd, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The man, the myth, the legend, Tony Todd. That's the man right there. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Todd is doing his thing. And you know, Venom is going to play a huge role. You guys know I love Venom. So this is really good. It said the actor tweeted earlier, basically raising the hype level with hashtag mocap time, which leads a lot of people to speculate that he's kicked off his sessions for Spider-Man 2. Now, some people responded to Todd's message with Venom images, which he promptly retweeted and liked. So I'm telling you, man. Oh, man. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. Venom, when I heard that Venom was going to be in Spider-Man 2, when we saw that revealed trailer for Spider-Man 2, I was losing it, because I'm like, man, hopefully he's playable. Hopefully at the end of Spider-Man 2, they can give him his own Miles Morales type of game. You know what I'm saying? Where Venom, because Venom needs more love, man. I think these last two movies that we got for Venom didn't really do Venom any justice. I think it was more comical than it is serious. You know what I'm saying? Because Venom is supposed to be dark and evil and just like, I don't know, man, brutal, right? And so I'm hoping, because they did say that Spider-Man 2 is going to be darker and just more serious than all the other Spider-Man games. Obviously, Venom is in there. And obviously, we're going to have, you know, more villains apparently. But I'm telling you right now, Venom will play a major role in Marvel's Spider-Man 2, serving as the primary antagonist, battling against both Miles and Peter Parker. So I am telling you, man, shout outs to Tony Todd, but I can't wait. I literally can't wait. So the fact that my man is already doing his part right now, he's already doing his mocap. He probably already did a lot of stuff already. I mean, if the joint is coming out next year, the hype level is definitely real. Sony, if you're watching this, you will be crazy out of your mind not to do a special edition PS5. You know what would be even more amazing? If, say, by end of next year, they can do a PS5 Slim and do a special edition, you know, PS5 with Venom on one faceplate, and then, you know, Peter and Miles on the other faceplate, or just make it a blacked out PS5 with the Spider-Man 2 logo and both their faces on each side of the faceplates. And then when you turn it on, you might just hear Venom's voice or something. Man, Sony just giving y'all tips, man, because your boy will be buying that system day one. I don't care what I got to do. I'll be getting it because I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. Love Venom. Love, Peter and Miles and all of that. Love the universe. So this is good news, man. Every time we get some official news for Spider-Man 2, you guys already know the rule. I got y'all 100% covered. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section, man. Let's go, man. We are Venom, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. All right. So let's talk about this. Capcom and their plans and EA and their plans, because, man, especially Capcom. Y'all boys love Capcom, right? Y'all boys love Resident Evil, Street Fighter. Man, do I need to keep going? You know what I'm saying? Capcom just got crazy amount of IPs. So we got to talk about it. So major IPs, major new IPs. Let's get it popping. So we got major new IPs. All right. Major new IPs from Capcom and EA. We got to talk about it. Now, we heard about some type of Fight Night game. I think Fight Night was making a comeback or something like that. We know Dead Space and all that. Like, there's a lot of stuff, guys, to look forward to. And obviously, Capcom, I know people want to know, hey, Capcom, come on, man. Come on, man. Bring that hype level, Capcom. Oh, best believe they got a lot of stuff in the pipelines, which we're going to talk about. So shout out to Capcom. All right, so let's dive right off into our next story here. And we have to be real with this one, okay? So furthermore, Capcom plans to release major games this fiscal year amid the record profit. So, man, Capcom is swimming in cash, obviously, with Resident Evil Village, right? Monster Hunter World. Obviously, they have a lot of stuff right now. They're doing a lot of winning streak and everything. And so I think it's pretty good. Mick Sean with the $2 says Tony voice in Venom is going to sound spooky. You already know. For sure. So naturally, Capcom doesn't want the good times to end. Obviously, they're doing good right now with their financial reports and everything like that. And so clearly they're riding high right now as far as success. During the PS4 generation with blockbusters like Monster Hunter World, the company has yet to post record profits, and a winning streak is going back 5 years now. And so this is really good. And reports saying that 9 straight years of profit growth, which is seriously impressive in an industry where fortunes can quickly turn and stuff like that. And so this is really good news for Capcom because, yeah, every time Capcom drops something, it does pretty well, right? So this is for the upcoming fiscal year ending 31st of March 2023. Indeed, it's looking to release multiple major new titles over the next 12 months or so. All right. And so we got Pragmata. You guys remember Pragmata and everything like that. It's fair to say that, hey, listen, we're going to be getting that. Obviously, Dragon's Dogma 2, right? Expo Primal, Street Fighter 6. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, they have the Resident Evil 3 and Resident Evil 7, free upgrade and everything like that. That is supposed to be happening. Obviously, the Resident Evil 4 remake. I know a lot of you guys are, generally speaking, hyped for that. Also, RE2 with the free upgrade as well. So it's definitely a lot of stuff to actually look forward to. Now, I know some of you guys are saying, well, Marlon, what about Onimusha? That you could throw your hat into the arena, because Capcom literally shows you that, listen, remakes prints the money, aka Resident Evil 2 remake. I mean, that game right there literally just popped the top off and really show the industry that, listen, man, remakes does matter. Like, remakes actually make sense and things of that nature. And so let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section about what you believe those IPs are going to turn out to be. Obviously, we know the pretty obvious stuff that they have in pipeline, but they said new stuff, new IPs. So we'll see, on top of all the other stuff that we already know about. EA, shout outs to EA. I'm a part of the EA Creator Network. Shout outs to EA, man. Appreciate the love and the support. Can't wait to dive into EA's new catalog, get early access to these games so I can give you guys the value. All right, so EA's lineup for 2023 includes a unannounced remake. Wow. You guys remember EA Sports? big. Man, I don't know, man. Listen. We already heard about Fight Night making a comeback, right? I mean, you got to bring back Fight Night, bro. We already want Def Jam and all this stuff to happen, bro. Listen, man. Listen, bro. Listen. Unannounced remake, a major IP, and more. What could it be? What could it be for EA? And so, obviously, we got major IP, we got partner title, we got remake, and we got sports titles. You know what I'm saying? And so, obviously, we already heard about Need for Speed, right? Pretty much next generation only. And Styles Games, I already talked about Gotham Knights already, and I gave my thoughts on it. F1 2022, FIFA 2023. There's so much other stuff. Obviously, Dead Space remake, right? That's not unannounced because we already know about Dead Space remake, Dragon Age 4, right? We got Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 2, and maybe college football. I think I heard that they're gonna, throw their hat into the arena or something like that when it comes to college football and stuff like that. But yeah, for sure, people want a new Fight Night game. We already heard that announcement that they're actually working on that. And so, man, it's a lot of stuff to look forward to between EA and Capcom. So let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section about what you believe that these new IPs are going to be and how they're going to turn out for you guys, adding more value and more excitement. So let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. All right, diving into our next story here. We got to talk about the sales. All right, we have to talk about the sales and everything because here's the thing. We got more and more. We got more and more PlayStation stuff to talk about. So let's talk about sales and what's happening, okay? Let's go. All right. So diving into this one here. This is very, very important to PlayStation fans so they can actually know exactly. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that share button if you are enjoying the show. PS5 has shipped 19.3 million units worldwide, Sony reveals. Now, here's the thing. Clearly, it's because of the pandemic. I think that if this wasn't a pandemic situation, that number would be either tripled, I would say quadruple at this point, because the demand for PS5 is literally through the roof at this point. There would have been shipped way more than 19.3 million units because right now the thirst for PS5s are ridiculous right now. Okay. Now the format holder had previously targeted 14.8 million PS5 ships during, FY 2021, but end up moving only 11.5 million consoles. Obviously, they fall short right there. Given the ongoing supply issues, however, it's probably not much of a surprise. Obviously, it's not because they didn't meet their goal, obviously. And I'm pretty sure as time progresses, with the recent news that we were hearing that, hey, Sony is literally coming out here and they're literally saying that, look, man, we're trying to move forward here. We're trying to do everything that we can to crank out more PlayStation 5s and everything like that. So that's really the only drawback here. Now, elsewhere, Sony confirmed that it moved 100,000 PS4s during the 3-month period ended March 31st, which means that the system has now shipped worldwide a total of roughly 117 million PS4s. So you got to ask yourselves, 100,000 more people bought PS4s. Why, Marlon? Why? Why buy more PS4s? Well, that's because there's a lot of cross-generation stuff that was actually happening and people can't get their hands on PS5. So people bought PS4s, right? Because, hey, they can get their chance to play, their only chance that they have to play some of these newer PlayStation Studio exclusives. They can't play it on the latest and greatest, which is the PS5, but they can actually play it on the PlayStation 4. So that's bravo for Sony to still selling their older machine, which is the PS4. So 100,000 units sold of PS4s in that 3-month period is literally insane. Also, meanwhile, sales of first-party PS4 and PS5 games climbed by 84%. Woo! Sony. People are buying games left and right. People are buying games left and right. People are buying games left and right. Wow. Wow. 84%. Wow. When the smoke clears. 84%. That's where they make their money, off of that software. 84% PS4 and PS5 games. You guys are buying all them games up. That's good. That's good for Sony. Yeah, they might not be pushing a lot of hardware, but the software side, man, I'm telling you, see the importance of cross-generation? Yes, we don't want cross-generation to exist in the prime of these next-gen consoles, right? But this is why these companies do cross-generation stuff, because there's still interest in these last-generation consoles. A lot of people missed out on last-gen consoles and can't really afford the new-gen consoles. That's just what it is. Now, during Q4, 84% right there. That's a huge dub for Sony, reaching 24.5 million in the fiscal year 2021, compared to 7.9 million the previous year. So that's a huge increase right there for their fiscal year, right? Huge increase. 7.9 million from the previous year. So basically 24.5 million in 2021 versus the year before that, which was 7.9 million. So Sony is on the uproar right there. That's pretty good. All right. Now let's dive off into their actual prediction here. So Sony forecasts for PS5 shipments of 18 million during the next fiscal year, right? They really want to really achieve 18 million PS5 in the next year coming up, right? Which ends March 2023. And so this is actually pretty impressive. I think that with what we're hearing, obviously with the chip shortage from Intel, and obviously with what we just heard that, you know, Sony is doing everything that they can to put more PS5s out there, I think that they can reach that 18 million PS5 shipments for the next year, for the next financial year. So this is actually pretty good. And then, you know, you have, you know, PlayStation Plus Premium and things of that nature. Obviously, there's a lot to look forward to there. Now, this is obviously massive numbers. So Sony announces they expect to ship 18 million. Sony is expecting to ship 18 million PS5 consoles in the next financial year between April 2022 and March 2023. Okay, that would be a jump over last year's 11.5 million PS5s. So this is great news for the industry when it comes to hardware, when it comes to what Sony is trying to project here. Obviously, they didn't hit it this time around because, well, you know, it's kind of hard, you know, to get more PS5s out there, which they're trying to improve that. Also, let's move along here. PlayStation Plus subscribers hit 47.4 million. Okay, now that's down slightly on the previous year. So obviously it's going to boost up when we see more about the PlayStation Plus new revamp, you know, service that they're going to be giving us, premium and extra. Once those services drop and people really see the value there, then they're going to go ahead and take advantage of that. Now, speaking during its latest financial results, Sony Interactive Entertainment announced that PlayStation Plus memberships have hit 47.4 million, although this number is down slightly than the previous year. Now, in addition, monthly active users hit 106 million. Whoa. Whoa! Crazy Zombie, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome to the channel. If you're brand new to the channel, click that subscribe button, turn on that post notification bell. Let's go. Let's get them likes up. Holy freaking cow. Wow. Wow. Like I said, listen, that's a lot of people. Now, numbers go up, numbers go down. 106 million active users. Now, obviously, 2020, right? It was up. Okay. It was up about 3 more million, right? And so, obviously, because of the pandemic and a lot more people were home and a lot more people was, on PlayStation Network, downloading stuff and uploading whatever, right? And so that's pretty good, man. That's still pretty good for Sony. Sony revealed during the same financial report that the PS5 has now shipped 19.3 million units worldwide. So kudos to Sony. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that share button for your boy. Appreciate that. All right. Now, let's continue to move along. PS5 enjoyed its biggest sales of 2022 so far in the UK last month. Now, PS5 sales increased by 59% in April 2022, giving Sony's latest home console its biggest month so far this year, thanks to the system restock at retailers. That's a big plus. That's a big plus. Now, despite this year-on-year figures were down 51% due to the less stellar PS5 supply, situation compared to the first 4 months of last year. However, PS5 still managed to outsell the Xbox Series consoles and Nintendo Switch last month, which Microsoft consoles suffering from a decline in stock levels. So again, Sony is struggling, Microsoft is struggling because they both use the same chip. So it actually makes sense. And so, man, this is crazy. This is absolutely insane. So, hey, man, numbers go up, numbers go down. Sony is trying to do everything that they can to get those numbers up. So let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. That concludes the major sales report from Sony financial call and everything like that. Obviously, it's going to get better with time. So appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the support. Yeah, I saw that, Viper. I saw it. I did talk about it. Increase in yield and production. Yeah. I saw it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. We'll see. TSMC. Yeah. With the SoC. Yep. From 7 nanometer to 6 nanometer to increase the yield in production. Yeah. Gotcha. I seen it. Now, let's talk about our next topic here, because this is very, very interesting to say the least. Now, let's talk about Elden Ring, because, man, I'm telling you, man, it just shows you when you put out a good game, this is what happens. This is the recipe of what's going to happen, right? This is the recipe of what you can expect to happen. So let's dive right off into our next story here. Do me a favor, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the share button. Thank you guys so much for the support, man. We're having our live show here. Elden Ring sold more than 13.4 million in its first 5 weeks. Wow. Talking about swimming in cash. Wow. In just a month and 1 week, 13.4 million copies. Wow. See what I'm telling you? When you put out quality work, you be rewarded. Tremendously rewarded. So give it up for Elden Ring, man. Give it up for From Software. Wow. Shout outs to Bandai Namco. 13.4 million copies. Whoa. Whoa. Man, that is crazy. So all these financial reports are coming out. Obviously, we know why, because it's the season for it. So this new figure is accurate as of 31st of March 2022, meaning it's representative of roughly 5 weeks time on physical and digital shelves. Last we heard, Elden Ring sold 12 million copies. Well, it sold another 1.4 million as of March 14th. So 1.4 million in between those dates. That is really impressive. Wow. 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 That was definitely a huge success. Definitely a huge success. Now, let's talk about Bungie and Sony. Let's talk about it. Let's do it. Let's talk about Bungie and Sony. Bungie and Sony. Let's talk about it. Let's do it. Pretty sure some of you guys are interested in this. So let's go ahead and let's do it. Do me a favor. If you are enjoying the show and you like what we do here, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button if you're brand new. Next topic. Sony expects Bungie acquisition to close by end of 2022. All right, man. All right. Google Eyes, thank you so much for the $2. Appreciate the love. Thank you so much for supporting the show. So Sony expects Bungie acquisition to close by 2022. Now, we heard that the FTC was investigating it, blah, blah, blah. And so shout out to my man Google Eyes. I appreciate you. Now, while forecasting for the 2022 financial year, the report states that the forecast is based on the assumption that the acquisition of Bungie Inc., which is currently under review by the relevant authority, will close in the third quarter, ending in December 31st, 2022. So that's very interesting, considering that the deal is under investigation right now. And so they're saying that the deal can close with Bungie and Sony December 31st, 2022. And so you got to wonder, well, here's the deal, right? Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that is going to come out of that deal, right? And obviously, Bungie being able to keep their independence and, you know, do what they do best and everything like that. But hey, there's definitely a lot of stuff to look forward to. And only time will tell, because they have a huge push when it comes to live service games and all of that jazz. So let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section about how you feel about all of this stuff. All right, thoughts in the comment section. And if you did enjoy the show, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that share button. I appreciate you guys. Let's fight this algorithm. The algorithm sucks right now. We're trying to push through. We're trying to do everything that we can to put the show out there to even more people. So I appreciate you guys, man. Thank y'all for the support. All right, so we're in the Q&A portion right now. If you guys want to be generous to do super chats with your questions, or if you want to become a member to help the channel out, that's also helpful. Or if you just want to tag me at Marlon Gaming Nation, whichever one helps. You know, hit that like button if you did enjoy the main show today. Hit the subscribe button if you are interested in covering PlayStation and Xbox news information here on the channel. If you want to keep hearing that, appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much for the actual support. All right, let's get it popping, man. Thank y'all. Q&A time. Q&A time. All right. Q&A time. Come in with your question. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. I appreciate you guys. Get them likes up, man. I'm out here working my butt off for you guys. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. Show some love. Show some love.
Cash.
Let me know. Come on with your questions. Larry K, thank you for the $1. I appreciate you guys. Come on with your questions. All right, see here. It says that Series S could fit on a bookshelf. Well, yeah, it's small. It's definitely small. Capone, the only person I see that got money is you, because you keep saying I got money. I would like to think that I have money. You know what I'm saying? I would want to be more financially stable. Yes, for sure. I'm not like all these other bigger streamers that's getting super chats every 5 seconds. So I would like to think that I have money, but the reality is no, I don't. So yeah. Let's see here. I saw your Series S unboxing video and it was awesome. Did you know that Xbox filed a patent? Yes. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that on tomorrow's show for sure. It says, hey, Marlon, do you think that Sony will do PS5 bundles in the future? Yeah, for sure. I think they will. It's within their best interest. Andre B said, Gotham Knights seems okay. Red Hood combat kind of slow though. However, I can't wait to play it. Already pre-ordered. Okay, got you. Yeah, it's just a bit too stiff for me, and the combat just needs some more work. That's it. Let's see here. He says, you think Sony will buy studios while this FTC thing is going on? I mean, it's within your best interest to wait, right? I mean, if anything, it will be happening prior to the whole FTC situation, right? Prior to them even doing that. But I believe that they're in discussion. But yeah, you can't really buy stuff considering you already got something on the table that needs to be processed. You know what I'm saying? But I think that they have some stuff going on for sure. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes. Lock, Stock, and Barrel. What's up, man? Danny, thank you for the $2. Says, what's quality game for you? For me is gameplay story. For sure, quality is everything. Everything that makes up a great game. You know what I'm saying? Graphics, story, sound, replay value. You know what I'm saying? The actual narrative of the story and the characters and the world and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that helps. That definitely helps. I ain't got no money, man. I ain't got no money. I'm trying to listen. I'm just like you guys. I'm trying to make it. I do this full time, so I ain't got no money, my G. Wish I did. If I got money, I probably wouldn't even be here right now. If I got money, shoot. I'll be doing other things if I had money. So, hey. It says, do you think the new God of War will be? Of course. He says, Summer Game Showcase? Probably not. If it ain't Sony behind it, if you're talking about Jeff Keighley stuff, nah, bro. That's way too big of a game for it to be anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? But on Sony's plate as far as their presentation and how they want to do things. Good show today, Marlon. You are the GOAT and you speak the truth. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. My man, Philo, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much, man. Do me a favor, turn on that post notification bell if you're just now joining in and you just subscribed. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Microsoft got the height. They ain't got no games. It says it released 2 games since the console came out. Come on, bro. Trust me. They got a lot of stuff, bro. They got a lot of stuff in development. I'm telling you, after their E3 showcase, you probably ain't gonna say the same thing. Trust me. Everything takes time, man. Everything takes time. We're just sitting here and we're waiting and we're being patient at this point. So everything takes a little time. Hey Marlon, did you watch the Nintendo Indie Showcase? No, I didn't see it. It says while the FTC is investigating the Bungie deal, Sony are unable to buy studio for at least 6 months. Yeah, it takes a time. It takes a little bit of time. Xbox doesn't even have full files on this. It literally gives digital copies. Oh Lord, here we go. Listen, man, the whole DRM situation has to be worked out. Obviously, because, well, part of it is Microsoft and part of it is the publishers. But hey, you know, we'll see. It said PlayStation Showcase, you say, hope that goes well for gamers out there. Hey, it has to go well, man. People are dependent on that. So it has to go well. Has to go well. Has to go well. Has to go well, man. It just has to. Jeff Keighley tweet a video on Twitter is about a game that will use Unreal Engine 5. Is on a train. Yeah, I saw that train station. Yeah, it looks incredible. If you haven't seen it, it looks incredible. It looks incredible, man. Looks incredible. I would not lie to you guys. Looks really good. So yeah. Triz, oh man, appreciate you guys. Come on with the questions, man. Come on, keep the questions going. Keep the stream going, man. I appreciate you guys. I know gaming is dry right now. It's so dry out here, and that's why I try to start a little early for you guys, but hey, man. Come on with your questions. Come on with your questions. All right, let's see. I'm hoping Sony brings the heat for the Summer Game Showcase. I hope so too, man. I really hope so. Collins non-backwards compatibility. Hey, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go, man. There you go. There you go. Summer Game Fest? No. That's Sony doing their own either state of play or showcase, but not Jeff Keighley. I'll be shocked, but nah. Sony's saving that for their own presentation. Do you think we'll see Sly Cooper at the showcase? I don't really know, man. I mean, shoot, we'll see. You know, can't get your hopes up, man. We need more remakes from Capcom like Onimusha and Shinobi. Yeah, right. Oh, yes. Retro Thursday soon. Yes, we're going to be doing that in June once we get all these retro titles to play. For sure. That's something that I think some of you guys are going to want to see. So we're going to have a field day with each of those titles that are in the service. I wonder, is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 2 going to run on Unreal Engine 5? I think I heard something about that. I think I read something about it. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's on Unreal Engine 5. If I'm not mistaken. Triz says Horizon Forbidden West DLC at the showcase. Yeah, possibly so. Yeah, for sure. Yo, can you play Dragon Age Origins? Dragon Age Origins. Man, that's so old. I don't even know. I would have to look for it. See if I still have that game. I respect Sony show in August. Hey, I mean, hey, we'll see though. I mean, they might have one in August. Don says, Marlon, any info on that off the grid game? Neil, fire director? No, I haven't heard anything more about that or heard anything about it. Hi, Marlon. My man, Ian says, hi, Marlon. It's been great show tonight. Looking forward to the PS5 showcase in June. It's my birthday tomorrow. Hey, Ian, happy birthday, man. God bless you, my G. Yes, sir. God bless. God bless. What are thoughts on Redfall? Redfall, I still need to see more. Obviously, we got some leaked stuff, and then we had that trailer. It looks promising. I definitely am interested. How big is Dragon Age 4? Man.
To go even further beyond.
Oh, my man with the Dono Award. TJ Big Money Robinson out here. TJ Big Money. Wow, the skies are opening up right now. We got a round table member just donated. Man, thank you so much, my G. TJ Robinson with the biggest donation of the stream with a $20 donation. Man, it's been dry. It's been slow. Appreciate the roundtable members coming through to help us keep the lights on. Because, hey, we got bills to pay. We got to keep these lights on. We got to keep this office maintained. Ain't nothing for free. So, appreciate that. Appreciate that. My G. Starting up. Let's go, man. Appreciate you, man. God bless. God bless, man. We need all the blessing that we can get right now. Marlon, what happened to Unknown 9 Awaken? Oh, that too. Man, listen. Hopefully Summer Game Fest, we can see a lot of these third-party games. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, when it comes to first-party stuff, we need that showcase. You know what I'm saying? We need that showcase from Sony. But Lionel, we'll see, man. We'll see. Arcane is making Redfall 85 to 89 on Metacritic score easy. Man, I can't wait to see more on it, though. Flip, my man, what's going on? Let's get it popping. What up, Marlon? Love the show. When do you stream on Twitch? Actually, I stream on Twitch like I'm supposed to be streaming every single day, but I try to stream at 5. Yes, you know what I'm saying? My man, TJ Robinson. Whoa. With a $40 donation. Whoa. That is the biggest donation of the stream. Man, shout outs to D-Law with the 120 yesterday. Man, thank you guys so much, man. The roundtable members, the people that allow us to do what we do every single month. Seriously, I love you guys. Because I'm telling y'all boys, man, if it wasn't for the roundtable members, if it wasn't for the ones who donate every single month to keep this channel going full time, I don't know where we would be. God bless y'all, man. God bless y'all. My man with the silent 20 shout outs, man. Thank you. Thank you, man. Helping us keep these lights on, man. Helping us maintain this nice office for you guys. Appreciate y'all boys, man. We need it, man. We need it. We need it. We need a blessing. Thank you. Thank you, TJ, man. God bless you and your family, my G. Biggest donation of the stream. Thank you. Keep them donor wars going. It says, can't wait for Ghost of Tsushima 2. Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima 2 is going to be insane. Considering that's going to be on PS5, man. Shout outs to my man TJ coming through for us, trying to save us this month, man. This month has been horrible for the channel. Like horrible for the channel. So listen, man, we need all the blessings that we can get. You know what I'm saying? God always sends somebody. Aaron Greenberg said that some have received Xbox letters saying that the June show is 90 minutes. But it's untrue. Xbox have not figured out how long it is yet. Yeah, they're still trying to figure it out. A Jak and Daxter 4 could break the internet. Oh, man, Jak and Daxter. What would really break the internet is Silent Hill. I'm just saying. Or Metal Gear. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, there's so many games that can break the internet right now. Man, come on, man. Onimusha can break the internet. He said this morning, Sony announced another 300 million. Yeah. I'm going to talk about that. I was waiting for tomorrow to talk about that. But yeah, that just shows you that, listen, they're staying intact with what they said they're trying to do, moving beyond the consoles and investing more money into their games and investing more money into PC and all that type of stuff. I'm telling you guys, man, like, Sony ain't playing around, bro. Like, Sony is trying to really push the envelope and try to, you know what I'm saying, stick to the quality of the games and try to give you guys the best experiences possible. And especially with PC games. I mean, considering we've seen the success of God of War 2018, you know what I'm saying, Days Gone, Horizon. I'm telling you guys, lots of stuff. Lord of the Rings Gollum is going to be awesome. Yeah. Can't wait to see more on it. Can't wait to see them on it. Do you guys realize how small the Series S is? Let me go pick up the Series S real quick. Like, bruh, one of the smallest consoles besides the Switch. Look how small this thing is, bro. This thing, if you guys haven't seen my unboxing, go check out my unboxing. Look how small this joint is, bro. You see how small this joker is, bro? The Series S is so... Oh! Oh! That is $60. Oh! God, we need a blessing. Thank you, Jesus. Open the floodgates of heaven and pour us out blessings to where we don't have room enough to receive. Shout outs to my man, Big Money TJ, saving the stream with a $60 donation. Man, let's get back down to business. This reminds me of the PS2, the fat PS2. If you haven't checked out with a silent 20, if you haven't checked out my unboxing for this joint, man, this thing is so small. And this is why I say small, more portable. Like, you need portability, man, when it comes to your consoles. So small, man. I love the design of it. How just I don't know, man. I just love how light it is. The design was just great, man. Like, I love the performance of it. Some people are saying, oh, well, the Series S is garbage. Well, hey, that's your opinion. I think the Series S is great for the performance that it gives you. I mean, clearly developers are still making games for the Series S. Yes, it might not be 4K, 120. Oh! Oh! Shh! Whoa! Holy freaking cow! What? 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 Listen. Shout out to the homie TJ Robinson with the $80 donation. My man TJ with the $80 donation. Shh. Silence. Shh. With the silent 20. Let's go, man. Oh. Best dopest. Shout outs to the homie with the $20. Let's go. Shout out to them boys, man. Shout out to them boys, man. Them real boys, man. But yo, this joint is so small, so nice. I can just drop it in my backpack. Put my controller, my wires in there. I got my Game Pass on the go. And some people are like, well, why, you know, it's, oh.
Even further beyond.
Oh! TJ Money Robinson. Holy freaking. Ho! Let's go. Woo! God is blessing the stream on a Wednesday. Shh. Silent 20 on a Wednesday. Shout out to Big Money TJ Robinson with a $100 donation. That is the biggest donation of the show. Hey, we got to get things spicy up in here. Let's go, man. Oh, the Series S? You can't even hear it. The fan is right here. The fan is right here. Right? Like, you can't even hear it. You cannot even hear it. The thing is silent. Obviously, you don't have any drive, actual physical drive in here. So it's going to be laser quiet. I'm telling y'all. Some people are saying, well, why would you buy a Series S and you have limited storage? Bro, delete your games, bro. It's as simple as that. You have no excuses. You can buy external SSDs, back up the games you want on here, and transfer it over. Bro, you know how many games I have on my Series S? I have about 7 games. 7 games. 7 games. So there's no excuse. Yes, I know the storage is limited, but you're paying $300 for a next-gen console. A basic entry-level next-gen console. What is there to complain about? I don't understand people. Oh! 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 Big money TJ Robinson. Let's go. My man with the $120 donation. Let's go. Let's get it popping. Woo! God bless, man. God bless. God bless. Listen, man, I appreciate you guys. But yeah, man, shout out to my man TJ. Listen, man, that's 120. That's the biggest donation. Listen, my man, God bless you and the family. I can't tell you how much we need that blessing, man. It's been so dry, but God always provide, my G. And I don't think nobody's going to top you, TJ. You at 120 right now. You sit at the top. Shouts to the round table members, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate y'all boys. Y'all always make sure that we're taken care of, man. Appreciate y'all boys, man. Yes, sir. TJ, Big Money Robinson coming in with the equalizer. Shh. With the silent 20, baby. Shh. Silent 20. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. TJ with the 120. Let's go, man. Let's go. Shout outs to the round table members, man. Jay, what up? What up? What up, though? What up with the silent 20? Shh. N Bell 008 says Series S with Game Pass Ultimate true value. Bro, you cannot beat the value of this system. Yes, we know that it's less powerful than the Series X. It has the same processor, but just less on the video RAM when it comes to the graphics, right? We already know that. Limited amount of RAM on the video department, but I've played Dirt 5. Dirt 5 looks incredible on here on the Samsung S95B. Like I said, this is a poor man's next-gen console. Oh! The blessing! Man! Shh! Big Money TJ Robinson with a $140 donation. Literally topping the chart. Let's go. Now, I have people saying the Series S is not worth $300. All right. For what you're getting, this is more than worth $300. How much is it for a 512 NVMe SSD? A 512 NVMe SSD is over $100. 512, right? Over $100. That's not factoring a $60 controller that you actually get with the system. That's not factoring, obviously, the processor, the RDNA 2. You know what I'm saying? That's in there, right? That's not factoring the graphics and all of that stuff, like the chipsets and everything like that, it's more than worth $300. In my opinion, I think everything performance-wise, if this was like a PC, this would have been amazing PC. You know what I'm saying? For $300, you're getting fast load times, quick resume, way better than PS4 load times, way better than Xbox One when it comes to load times and performance. Come on, man. It's more than worth $300. It's more than worth $300. Yes, we know that it's not as powerful, right, as Series X and PS5. We already know that already, that it's limited in the video RAM department, but $300, sometimes you can find this for $250 used. This is more. I've seen people selling this for $200. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Man, you crazy as heck. But that's your opinion. That's your opinion, bro. That's your opinion. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Shout outs to my man TJ Robinson with a $140 donation. Shout outs to my man. Shout outs to my man. What's his name? Dopest, Best Dopest. Shout outs to my man Best Dopest. Danny, appreciate you, my G. Thank you. Xbox One X versus Series S. I would say the One X is a beast, but the performance that you do get, right, over, well, obviously the One X is native 4K, right? Native 4K 60. So I guess if you are a person that wants 4K, go with the One X. If you don't care about 4K, then go with the Series S. I mean, it's as simple as that. But you're missing out on quick resume. You're missing out on faster load times. You know what I'm saying? You're missing out on these next generation games. And because the One X is not really, the One X is going to phase out quicker than the Series S is going to phase out. I mean, it's already phasing out already, right? Even though they're still making games for Xbox One, the base Xbox One, but still, you know what I'm saying? So again, $399, same price as the PS. Yeah, $399. No, this thing is $300. It's $100 less. A system that's $100 less than the PS4 Pro, and y'all saying it's not worth it? That's y'all opinion. I think it's worth it. Danny, thank you. Oh my God!
Even further beyond.
Oh my God! Let me put it down. Yo, shout outs to my man TJ with a $160 donation. Let's go. We got to play the hype song. Listen, bruh. Danny, thank you for the $5. Shout out to my homie TJ Robinson with the $160. Matter of fact, let me get his name up on here, man. Oh, his name is already there. I want to put top donator. I'm gonna start doing that. Top donator right now, the homie TJ Robinson. The homie TJ Robinson. Oh man, top donator. TJ. Here we go. The homie TJ. I'm trying to figure out like where can I put this. The homie TJ. Shout outs to my man TJ. Let me put it right here so that you guys can actually see it. There it is. There it is. Hey, shout outs to the homie TJ. Hey, man. Hey. But let's dive back into that dono. Says, I lend my Series S to my friend. He hasn't, he isn't a gamer. Oh, he isn't a gamer. And now he play more More of them. Life Out Loud, I remember him saying, bring it. You won. Says, I may no even use it. You may not even use it. Okay. Got you. Shout out to TJ Robinson with the $180 donation. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Shout outs. 2 terabyte Ada XGP Gamix S70 NVMe 2280 Gen 4x4 blade is $237 on Amazon. Comes with the latest firmware. Reads 6,413 MB on PS5. Listed in top 4 for PS5. Check Twitter DM for screens. Okay, got you. If y'all want something and y'all on the budget, you know what I'm saying? I think that's very good. I never heard about that brand before, but hey, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Let's go. Hey, let's get the hype song going. Man. But yeah, the Series S, I think, is a great value. It's obviously a poor man console. If you don't have $60 to buy games up front and you enjoy Microsoft games, right? Why not get it? Right? Obviously, you're not going to get the if you want better performance, get a Series X. If you want the best of the best that Microsoft has, you want a more powerful system, put $200 more and get the best of the best. But if you don't have $200 more, not everybody has the money. So, hey, man, that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is. But shout outs to the homie TJ with a 180, my G. Shout outs to the homie TJ. All right, let's do the hype song.
Hey, this is for all them PS boys out there, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. If you a Xbox boy, you need to get hype. If you a Nintendo boy, you need to get hype. Get hype. Get hype.
Get hype. Oh! Drop that heat one more time.
Hey, this is for all them PS boys out there, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype.
Hey, TJ Big Money Robinson with the $200 donation. God bless, man. Oh my God. My man TJ crushing it right now. TJ. Let's go, man. Let's go. Oh, man. Oh, man. Goku out here going crazy. My man is activating Goku like, man, Goku just heating up right now. Goku is just sizzling right now. He's just sizzling. Man, let's go. Let's get it popping, my G. Let's go. Run that song. Run that big tune again. Let's go, man.
Hey, this is for all them PS boys out there, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. If you a Xbox boy, you need to get hype. If you a Nintendo boy, you need to get hype. Get hype. If you a Sony pony, giddy up. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. Get hype, man. It's about to go down. I said the haters gonna hate. They hating on the T-flops. They can't stop us because we got the exclusives. The game.
Hey! Hold up! Hey! Shout outs to the homies, man. Woo! Man, we sizzling right now. Man, TJ, man. We sizzling right now. Hey. Let's go, man. Run that song again. Get hype.
Hey, this is for all them PS boys out there, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. If you a Xbox boy, you need to get hype. If you a Nintendo boy, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. If you a Sony pony, giddy up, giddy up. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype, get hype, get hype, get hype. Get hype, man, it's about to go down. I said the haters gonna hate. They're hating on the T-flops. They can't stop us because we got the exclusives, the games, the storytelling, mind's blowing. Understand them Xbox boys, they trying to destroy us. Nintendo boys, we still stand tall. Boys in red, you know how we do it. Let's get it on, let's get it popping. And this is why we gotta get hype, man.
Let's go! Hey, shout outs to Maycon Gamer. Appreciate the love and the support. Let's run that Kratos song right now. The hype train. Listen, man. The hype train can never stop right now. Let's get it popping.
Only fire when I tell you to fire.
Song needs to be released soon. Yes, we gotta release it. Run that Kratos, baby. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's sing it together, man. Let's go.
Only fire when I tell you to fire. Boy, 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 boy. Boy, 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 boy. In direction of dear boy. In direction of dear boy. Boy, 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 boy. Boy, 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 boy. In direction of dear boy. In direction of dear boy. Atreus to me. Atreus to me. Atreus to me. Boy, 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 boy. Boy.
Hey, we doing everything today, man. We're doing everything today, man. Where's the other I got to do the X marks the spot now. Now we about to do it. Shout outs to Hip Hop Gamer. Here we go. Yo, check it out. X marks the spot. Let's go. X marks the spot. We're live in your area. Voice recognition, so you do what I said to ya. Pop or ready to die. I got triggers, so when it comes to shooters, my system do bigger figures. I'm sicker than you thought. Content would make you jump and back down for the 360, make you a whirlwind. Understand the block, we're brutal in the industry. Little extra cash to turn gears into a trinity. Infinity, timeless. Microsoft's behind us. Inside Xbox, we hot and we dominant. Never seen the team, the green as long as ours. I guess it pays to be the boss, reconnect power. 60 million plus soul, momentary go all pure entertainment in your living room. We on it. Let's go. Hey, 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 hey. Woo! Woo, woo, woo! Woo, woo, woo! Let's go! 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 Let's go, baby! You already know. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. The fire will never stop burning, man. As long as your boy is here, the hype level will continue to rise. The flame level will continue to rise. Let's go, man. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go, man. Mic drop. Let's go. Let's go. Sony need to add all the exclusive PS5 games on PlayStation Plus a year after to realize it's still great value. PlayStation. The thing is, they're saying that if they do that, then it's going to hurt the quality of the game. So they're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Which is, hey, that's completely fine. If it's going to hurt your business model, then, you know, why keep doing it, right? Obviously, that's going to be a big problem. So I'm just saying they don't have to go that route if they don't want to. But I'm just saying, like, hey, as long as the quality of the PS5 games that we come to know and love, or PlayStation games as a whole, is top notch as far as quality goes. And I'm telling you, Last of Us 2, love it or hate it. Last of Us 2, I think, is one of the best looking, best gameplay, smooth, like to this day. I think Last of Us 2 is one of the best PlayStation exclusive of all time. Like next to Uncharted and God of War and all that. Like, I'm telling you, PlayStation just got some of the best exclusives. They just do. I mean, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So don't ruin that legacy or tarnish that legacy, and knowing that it's going to hurt your business model if you put it, you know what I'm saying, in a subscription service. Like, this is not their plans. And why do something that's against your plans for your company and then tarnish your reputation and then ultimately have a lot of people just backing away? So no, I mean, as much as I would want that to be the case so that people can save $70 but that's why they're doing the time trial thing, which I think is great, because you could try out these games for 2 hours or something to see if you like it or not, and then kind of go ahead from there. So it just kind of matters on, you know, what they want to do. But I mean, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? But that's a very good feedback, Heat. That's a very good feedback. But we'll see what they do, though. It says, I think that sounds like a nice compromise. Hey, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, you got Sony CFO coming out here saying, listen, we ain't going that route. You know what I'm saying? And Jim Ryan already said they're not going that route. But hey, that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do what's comfortable for you and what's going to work best for you. I mean, that's just literally the key thing, right? You don't want to do something that is going to be like detrimental to your business model and cause a lot of issues and problems and everything like that. But hey, each his own, I guess, you know, each his own. Yo, TNB Derek, what up, man? Appreciate the love and the support. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank y'all for the support, man. Thank y'all for allowing me to bring y'all the hype and everything like that. I'm telling y'all boys, man, you know, that's just what we do here on the channel. We like to bring you the high octane energy, high octane hype. You know, we like to leave a very good impression on people and put people in a very good mood. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. Like, I want to give you guys the best experience possible when it comes to these shows and everything like that. So if there's anything that I can do to make your day better or to make you laugh while I'm informing you guys on what's going on in gaming, then shoot, that's exactly what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate you guys, man. TJ, thank you so much, my man, for being the top donator of the stream. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, man. Let's see here. What is this? Appreciate you, man, in so many ways. Like, I'm thankful. I'm very, very thankful and everything like that. And so, you know, this will be very, very, very good. It's let me see. All right, cool. Cool. Okay. So let's see here. TNB says, I'm doing good, man. Having a blessed weekend. I'm excited for Gotham Knights. Oh, that's good, man. That's good. I'm happy to hear that. Richard says, hi, bro. Many people are upset about the new Batman game. I want to know what you think about it. Honestly, it's stiff. It's just very stiff. Like the animations are stiff. The combat is stiff. The gameplay, as far as the combat goes, needs work. I'm really happy that they're just going full on next gen as far as like the game goes, because people can't really blame the quality of the game anymore on last generation. So that's at least good there. But I feel like they could work out the kinks and make it a lot more smooth. Just sort of like how the Batman Arkham series have been at, it's literally in the same vein. Obviously, this has taken place after Batman died and stuff, but still, like, the combat is just a Red Hood. I don't know, man. It's just not very stiff, and it needs to be more fluid and more like, I don't know, like as far as like the hits and stuff goes, I don't like the hitbox and stuff. Like, it just don't look right to me. It looks stiff, very generic, very bland. But other than that, I mean, it's not a bad game or anything like that. It's just combat just needs a little bit more work. And these characters that we're expecting to have certain movesets needs to feel more lifelike, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm looking forward to, seeing more and more about it and stuff like that. And I'm hearing, we did report on it yesterday. Supposedly it's going to have 4-player co-op or something like that. I think it was listed on the PlayStation Store. Let me re-verify that. They said it was listed on the back end of the PlayStation Store, and then I was hearing another report saying that it was supposedly only 2-player, which didn't make sense for Gotham Knights. So I'm like, I'm literally hoping that that's the case. But yeah, I heard that. Right here, Gotham Knights 4-player co-op listed on PlayStation Store. So I'm at least hoping that it's true. And, we can actually get the best experience possible. But, hey, we'll see. Devin says, dude, you are the best. I leave work and you still on live. Hey, Devin, you already know, man. I'm passionate about what I do. Plus, your boy do this full time for a living. So, I got to be at least, nice to the people that helps us, continue to do this, have a relationship with your audience, man, and talk to them and listen to their concerns and agree to disagree. And, I'm willing to give you guys my time because you guys give me your time watching the streams and liking the streams and sharing. And that's the least I can do is build a relationship with you guys. So I appreciate that, man. Like I said, I'm very passionate and I love what I do. So thank you so much for that, Devin. I appreciate you. God bless. London says, what is the plan for the rest of the stream? Oh, we're just doing Q&A right now. Make sure you guys follow me out on Twitch as well. Twitch is Marlon Gaming Nation if you have Twitch, and subscribe if you have Amazon Prime on there as well. Whenever we go live on Twitch. I normally go live 5 p.m. Central time on Twitch. That's literally like my push time. And sometimes I like to, especially now, I like to start early because, people's time frames and stuff like that. Adam, what's up, man? How you doing? Any new stock for PS5 from Sony? Well, we heard that they're picking it up now. Like they're going to be starting to push out more PS5s apparently. And so really nothing really yet as far as from some of the bigger restock guys like Jake Randall or Warrior 64. Those are your guys that you really need to follow on Twitter and things of that nature to kind of, really kind of keep up on what's actually going on. Let's see here. It says people mistake Batman game it's based on HBO Max Titan series, touches on Batman and Bruce Wayne appears not Batman, more Teen Titan only live action. Interesting. Okay. McShawn says, Marlon, have you heard that devs are now canceling their big budget titles and now moving to current gen? Yep. That's a big plus. Because now people won't have to, generally just rely on the fact of, oh, PS4 is holding back, the games, or, Xbox One is holding back on the game. That's good. That's going to phase out, man, after a while. Every generation is going to be the same thing. And the reason for that is obviously because of development, newer engines, higher system performance is being required. And so, yeah, that just makes perfect sense. I'm excited to see what more of these next generation only titles have. Look at Ratchet and Clank, right? I mean, clearly Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is literally like the best, looking game out right now. Like, there's nothing that looks as good as Ratchet and Clank. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of have to have that in your head, and stuff like that. But hey, you know what? That's just what it is. My man T-Rev, shout out to my homie T-Rev, man, with the $5 helping us keep the lights on, says, hey Marlon, do you think the next Gears of War will be announced at Microsoft Showcase, and do you think it will feature Unreal Engine 5? Yes, they did say that the coalition did say that they were moving to Unreal Engine 5 and stuff like that, and they kind of cut off support for Gears of War 5. So leads me to believe that, yes, the next Gears is going to be with Unreal Engine 5. I can't wait for the next Gears because, listen, Gears of War, you're talking about a Gears head that's been gaming on the original Gears, since 2008? Around that 2007, 2008, right? Bro, listen to me. I'm a huge Gears fan. Can't wait for Gears of War 6. Can you imagine how Gears 6 is going to be? The coalition, look at Hivebusters. Look how insane Hivebusters look. Bro, I was playing it on that $300 machine yesterday, and it looks insane, let alone the Series X. It's going to be looking insanity. You know what I'm saying? So I cannot wait, literally cannot wait for Gears of War 6. Yes, they're going to be developing Gears of War 6 with Unreal Engine 5. Now, as far as being at the show, I think the coalition probably would have something ready. I think Gears 6 is probably, I wouldn't say early in development. I think they probably might already be a year in development, or a year and a half, maybe 2 years. Who knows? But it's easy for developers to migrate from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5. We've seen it happening with Kingdom Hearts 4, right? So obviously, you know what I'm saying? I think that, definitely Unreal Engine 5. And we know what the coalition, I can bet and lose on the coalition when it comes to quality. I mean, coalition is like basically Insomniac Games for Sony. Like, the quality is going to be there. I can just imagine how insane the graphical fidelity of Gears of War 6 is going to be on Series X, let alone Hivebusters. That is literally one of the best looking games on the Series X right now, like, respectively. That and Forza Horizon 5. And that's going to change in the coming months. Can't wait for the Xbox Showcase, man. I'm literally excited. I'm literally hyped. I will be streaming it for you guys. Listen, man, lots of stuff to look forward to, guys. I'm literally hyped. I'm like a loose cannon right now as far as bundle of joy and happiness for gaming, because we know that Sony is going to have their showcase real soon, hopefully in the summer sometime. And obviously, Microsoft June 12 event, considering that we're hearing reports that every single developer is submitting content for this. Can't wait to see Fable, Forza, State of Decay 3, Perfect Dark, Avowed. We heard that's with Unreal Engine 5. I'm telling you, man, the games are coming, man. Get ready for the comparisons. Get ready for content. All we need is just the games. Once the games start rolling, I'm telling you, I'm gonna flood you guys sub boxes with content. You guys already know I get down. I'm always pushing and striving for excellence, considering that Sony have this big push when it comes to releasing PC games, PlayStation exclusive on PC. Oh my God, man. Mwah! Being that I have a 3090 in my PC, being that I'm going to have a surprise coming on Thursday, stay tuned on the channel, man. Stay tuned. I'm going to blow you guys away with the content, man. You already know how I get down. Let's get it popping. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it popping. Let's go. Let's go. But like I said, yes, to answer that question, yes, they're using Unreal Engine 5 with Gears of War 6. So They already said it already. Man, have y'all seen that subway footage that they showed with Unreal Engine 5? Looks insane. If you haven't already seen it, go take a look out on Twitter, man. Just type in Unreal Engine 5 subway. You'll be blown away. You'll literally be blown away. He says, we playing Gear 6, bro. Hype, bro. I'm telling you, I can't wait for Gear 6, bro. Like, it's going to be crazy. Love you, son. Love mom. Oh, Tell mom I love her. Tell mom I love her, man. Shout outs to Mom Dukes. My mom showing love and support. Hey, shout outs to mom, man. Out here working, mom. Working. Trying to make them ends meet, mom. So tell mom I love her, babes. Let's see here. Magnum Visuals, my homie. The man, the myth, the legend is in the house. Says they first need to fix Unreal Engine 5 to make games hit at 60 FPS. Oh, that's going to be easy, bro. That's going to be easy. You know what I'm saying? Especially you have skilled developers like, Coalition and, all these different, Obsidian and all these Playground, you know what I'm saying? Turn 10 and man, listen, bro, the sky is literally the limit, you know what I'm saying, to what they can do with Unreal Engine 5. My man says, Marlon, when Sony released their service, would you make a stream for us? Oh, heck yeah, man. That's going to launch the Retro Thursdays, my G. I got you guys covered. Best believe I got you guys covered, man. Listen, man, I got y'all covered. You know what I'm saying? Without a doubt, I got y'all covered. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be doing long freaking streams on, Sony's, new service. We're going to review the service. We're going to review all the games. We're going to see how the games look, how they play and stuff like that. I'm going to try to aim for 4K and stuff. Obviously, the PS5 cannot do 1440p, which means it's not going to be able to take advantage of the new Elgato capture card. But I do have a HD 60S. Shut up, Siri. I didn't even ask you a question. I do have the HD 60S Plus, and that has 4K 60 pass through. So I will be streaming, aim for 4K 60 for you guys and try to stream that because 1440p, obviously Sony still need to support that resolution, but I'll try to, if I can't do 4K 60 for whatever reason because of bandwidth issues or whatever, I'll at least try to do 1440p resolution on YouTube for you guys because that seems like the more stable resolution to do because 4K is just a lot more bandwidth to put out there, but I at least will have you guys looking at the best quality period. Bet your bottom dollar on that one when it comes to this premium service, and then we'll try to do some giveaways and everything like that. So that's going to be the birth of Retro Thursdays with all these retro games that are actually coming up. So I got you guys. Bob says, sup, bro, watching from Africa, Cameroon. What? Man, we worldwide. Hey, appreciate that, man. Welcome to the channel. My G. Appreciate the love and the support. My man. We out here. We putting in that work. We out here. Thank you so much, man, for watching over there in Africa. You know what I'm saying? The motherland. Appreciate that, man. We worldwide. You just never know. That's the beautiful part about YouTube, man. It's worldwide. You know what I'm saying? But thank you guys so much for the tremendous support today, for watching, liking, subscribing. Shout outs to our top donator, the homie TJ Robinson, being the top donator for today with the $200. Shout outs to my man Best Dopest. Shout outs to my man Larry K. Shout outs to Top Rev, my man Daniel. Shout outs to you, my man. Danny, I should say. Danny Passion. Shout outs to you, my G. It's 9:30 p.m. Hey, man. Hey, thank you so much. My man, homie Vital Drip. Make sure y'all go to vitaldrip.com. Go check out my homie, man. He's trying to make ends meet just like me. Shout outs to the homie Vital Drip. Thank you so much, my man. AKA Harvey. Appreciate you, my G. You know what I'm saying? Go check out his merch store, vitaldrip.com. That's the homie right there. McShawn says, Marlon, that EA remake they bringing back, man, I hope it's Burnout. Can you imagine Burnout being a next-gen title? Hey, man, that would be crazy. Especially Def Jam. Hey, man. Hey, nice to meet you too. Can't even make out what your name is. Nice to meet you too, man. Appreciate it. My homie, King Mo, the king of Ethiopia, is up in the house. Shout outs to everybody, man. I appreciate you guys, man. I love y'all. God bless. Appreciate all the donations today. TJ, my man, being number one when it comes to the biggest donation of the stream. We need all the blessings that we can get for the remaining part of this month. So I appreciate you guys. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button on the way out. Hit that subscribe button on the way out. And like Etika would say, please have yourselves a doggone good one. We do it for the gang, man. I love y'all. Be blessed. Be easy. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a surprise. Oh, I wonder what that surprise is. Stay tuned, man. I love y'all. It's definitely going to add value to the channel. Peace. Salute.
Ten toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Ten toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Anything I do for the gang. Took those L's and I took that blame. All money in, we ain't copping no chain. Feel like Ice Cube cause I did good day. Don't need 3 whips, don't need no race. I'ma keep it simple in the Chevy I skate. Thank the Lord every time I wait. Lace my shoes and I get to that cake. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Pedal to the floor, to the engine. Head up in the clouds when I levitate. We don't spit game, we just educate. 10-10-80, had a paper straight. Couldn't get it back then, so I had to wait. Now the money come to me, so I don't have to chase. I don't gotta flash nothing, I don't gotta fake, darling. We not practicing, we ballin'. And heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Yeah. Go and stack it by the hundreds. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted.